the south, in the center, he is.
Gene Green Wings SOS.
I want to point out, by the way, his opponent made a pylon 8.
Ooh.
Just saw that. So very fast pylon here.
In the northwest, in the blue.
MVP Super.
Fastest pylon in the west. So 8 gate
here.
Really wants to rush out his tech, it looks like. Or it could be like a really fast warp gate rush.
In space. The final frontier. Yeah, I think you might be right about that. This is a really probe-cutting build. So, what SOS is doing, or excuse me, Super is doing here, is teching really, really quickly. But when you do this, you have to either kill your opponent right away or do so much damage that your probe count is substantially ahead, because you are cutting so many corners.
Think about every trip that he's missing right now in mining from all the probes.
Yeah.
Look at I mean, you can actually see it graphically up at the top right. 560, you know, versus like 360 or so. It's about 200 minerals per minute on average. Less money he's getting for all these early game minutes that are happening. And in the early game, that difference in probe count matters the most.
I got to say, normally when you see the cheese, it is in the second game, but I don't know what Super's going to do on this map specifically. Now we have
that's just showing the probe is rallied to the correct location.
And this is where I'm getting worried here for Super, because some of this is based off surprise, guys.
Yeah, it's going to get scouted right away. There's no hiding this. It's, oh my god, your core is done and you're chronoing it. What's the secret? There is no secret at that point as soon as you see it. Oh, and he even doesn't really see which direction his opponent's scouting.
He sent the probe in the, unfortunately, out of 2 possible locations, this is the wrong one. Oh my god, and you really need to get that now. Even if he pulls probes and grabs it here, it's a little bit obvious. And
he's like, that core is way too soon. Let's see how he responds. Gets a Twilight Council. He's just going to try to counter by DTs, I think, maybe.
I guess so. I'm a little bit worried here because this is actually just a Tier 1 rush here from Super. This is not particularly fancy, but you can just get in there and bludgeon them with a bunch of Tier 1 units. Now, keep in mind, okay, let's say he goes for DTs. If Super doesn't have detection, he loses probes. The problem is Stalkers can outmaneuver DTs, although we're talking about 2 of the best microers in the business, so expect anything. But for the time being here,
this could actually just kill SOS though. He's actually losing so many hit points on his mothership core too.
If Zartosis would say if that was partying, he would have shot down that probe 100% there. Oh no, he gets it anyways. Nicely done. Now that's actually pretty huge. He needs to get this mothership core back though.
Yeah, if he kills a mothership core, that's actually just going to end the game. I cannot believe he turned around there.
Oh my god! Don't do a fakie with that! Oh!
I cannot believe that happened. That's probably game.
Well, he's microing pretty well. Keep in mind, he didn't get the pylon up there, but I mean, this is
the Stalkers are so fast. Like his first DT is going to have to be like made without warp gates. He's going to have to like chrono that out of a regular gateway. He hasn't seen the Dark Shrine yet, but I mean, how can he hold here?
Well, let's see. It is SOS. He's gunning down some probes here.
The next round of Stalkers is going to be the big problem, or Zealots, whichever he chooses.
Oh, I thought he was going to get a catch there. Now again, the Dark Shrine's almost done, and there's no evidence of detection here for Super, but at the same time, this is a lot of units, and every probe really important here for the mining.
Yeah,
he's just barely going to have enough for 2 DTs.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have to know at this point in time, if you're Super, what's coming at you. I mean, there should be no surprise here. Oh, good control here. Oh, this is no defense.
This is game over. Dark Shrine's done. He can't even afford a DT. He can't even afford a DT.
Okay, GG. Wow. I think that could have gone a lot better for SOS, but he lost the mothership core. You need the Nexus cannon to comfortably mine.
Yeah, he I don't know, I don't think he knew just how aggressive of a core that was, and also he
he might not have checked how many probes were there. Yeah. He went for the DT. I'm surprised he had the mothership core out there. It looks like he wanted to catch that probe.
Yeah, that was really aggressive with the mothership core. I think that's, I mean, even had he saved it, he still needed a lot more time before he get a Nexus cannon up, but maybe that would have been what turned the game around. But he just did not micro it very carefully. So.
Well, It's game number 3 now, King Sejong Station. This is the map that SOS picks. The winner between these two moves on. The loser is not out of this group phase yet. They'll be in our final match, the 5th best of 3 here.
Yeah. SOS looking a little bit stressed out, actually, after that loss.
He's looked a little bit stressed out all day today.
Yeah, to be honest, you're right.
That just may be what his game face looks like, but that's also a weird and frustrating loss.
Yeah, definitely.
He scouted it, he had the mothership core. I know that he was trying to shoot down the probe and everything else, but you cannot lose that mothership core. It's such a nightmare from there. It's basically with perfect control, the person rushing always wins. And then if you notice, he had so many probes pulled off there, he couldn't even mine. I didn't even have money to get the DTs. Anyways, it's all in the past now. It's all down to one game between these two. SOS and Super, the winner, is out of today's group.